My name's Maggie Bingham Thomas, and I was at Baylor from 1962 to 1966. One of my fondest memories is climbing up the stairs to the 3rd floor of Harrington to the Lariat office, and also the good instruction that we got from Dave Chevins and from David McHam. Those things that I learned during that time still hold me well while I teach at TCU, and so I'm be forever in debt to them and greatly appreciative of all the things they taught me, not just about journalism, but about life.
I've been stopped speeding as I was traveling from Orange, Texas back to Waco. And back in those days I just thought, well, you know, what are they going to do? Come arrest you? And so, you know, a couple of months went by, and suddenly there's a knock on McHam's class, and it's a big, burly deputy sheriff, and he just says, "I need to speak to Mike Kennedy." And so he pulled me out, and he said, "Unless you come up with $100 right now, you know, you're going to jail." And of course, who would bail me out but McHam?
My favorite David McHam story is from December of 1972, and in those days David was taking a group of students on an interterm trip to New York and then Washington. In fact, David had told us that we should get a cheap watch because we were all going to get mugged, and if we got mugged we would need something to give up, and it should be a cheap watch. So we were scared to death. And the first day, we're getting on the subway. All of us are following McHam like a bunch of baby ducks following its mother, because we don't have a clue where we're going, and we're absolutely scared to death, and we're sure that disaster is going to befall us. And so what happens is, we get on the subway, and we're all sitting there, and then, at the very last minute, McHam seemed to have this sense of exactly when the doors were closed. He starts thumbing through his map, and he says, "I think we're on the wrong train," and he gets off just as the doors close, and then waves bye to us as the train is pulling off, and we are going God knows where and trying to figure out exactly how to get to where we're going, but we did figure it out. That was how McHam taught. He taught lessons the hard way, and we learned to read the subway map very quickly.
Of course, I just thought he was wonderful, you know, and thought he was wonderful until I met him again at SMU, and then I thought he was wonderful in a new way.
Incredible sense of integrity and pursuit of the truth in journalism, and I think that some of the lessons I learned then have certainly carried me throughout my life and are responsible for a lot of the successes and the joys that I found in journalism.
And thank you so much. See you the next time we do this.